Hope you guys are great. It's another madness, people. It's another madness uh, when it comes to Manchester United, right? Um, yeah, I just saw this story about Gigi Donnarumma, right? I just saw that story. Now, um, we are Manchester United, right? We should always be linked with these, these big name players, right? And listen, when it comes to goalkeepers, we need a goalkeeper, uh, right? We need a goalkeeper, but yeah, reports they're saying PSG. Obviously, it's a here we go. I believe they signed Chevalier, right? PSG signed a new goalkeeper, Chevalier, right? From is it from Lille, if I'm not mistaken? So yeah, so they signed him. That means Gigi Donnarumma is on his way out. Who is he gonna be? Who is he gonna take his position? Now, listen. The reason I'm saying this is I don't see us making this deal happen because I mean it's too ridiculous of a deal that I don't know if we can pull it off. But it's being reported by Sky, right? Sky Sports News. They're saying Manchester United Gianluigi Donnarumma deal. All right. So it's being reported. It is out there. We are one of the teams that we are looking at. Obviously, we need a goalkeeper. And Fabrice Hawkins also is another reporter. And when it comes to the French news, it says Gianluigi Donnarumma's agents are actively exploring the market for potential move, with Manchester United among the clubs showing interest. However, he will only leave PSG if the new project fully convinces him, right? That is according to Fabrice Hawkins, right? He's saying that. Now, of course, other teams included in there are Man City, there's Chelsea, who else? There's quite a few teams, right? So that's the side. But on the flip side, today we finally got some information where it is not gonna be Jackson, people. All right, it is not gonna be Jackson. We can relax. It's either gonna be Sesko or it's gonna be Oli Watkins. One of those two. They're the ones that are gonna be coming to Manchester United, right? So it's gonna be one of them. We're gonna chat about it and see. All right, people, smash a like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Welcome, people. Welcome. Again, let's see. Tony, first one through the gate. What's going on? AKS 97. Good night, folks. Love is in the house. Let's go. I was cooking after talking about him last night. I know. Tony, that is so crazy, man. I know. Leon Green, what's going on? Welcome, Sporting. Yes, AKS 97. Romano dropped an update. Oh, for real? About Donnarumma? I missed that one. What did he say? Some Tony. I'm good, brother. Okay. Barca is in the house. Welcome. Welcome, Cake. I'm not going to say the first part of it. Welcome. People, smash that like button. If you are new here, I am Luther. This is Man United Central. Listen, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about what is going on. All right, PSG, they've signed a new goalkeeper. Donnarumma, exit looms, right? He wants to go. Where is he going to end up? Reports are saying United is part of the teams that are looking at him, right? Now, of course, there is City, there is Chelsea, right? Chelsea, they need another number one, right? Where is he going to end up with? Now, listen, Man United, we struggled to make a deal on Emi Martinez from Aston Villa. How in God's name are we going to be able to pull off this deal? The dropped a new video. I don't know if you can watch it. Yeah, you won't let me watch in the stream, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out though. But yeah, so this report though is coming from the source for that Man United links is from Carriere della Sport. All right, it's one of those one of the report news publications, right? They have almost 800,000 followers on X. They've been pretty not too bad on the news, so I don't know if there's any truth to this. Let me see if our boy Fabrizio Romano said anything on X about this. Let's see, Fabrizio. Yeah, but it's dude, I don't see it happening. You know, I don't see it happening. It would just be too crazy. Woody Emmanuel said, "Hi, what's going on?" Kimi Carp, Manchester City, bro, welcome. All right. AKS and the same said, Romano, the updates on Nana to Monaco is fake. Okay. Ghana is more likely to go to Chelsea. Yes, that I saw. I saw that reports that even if Chelsea signed Xavi Simons, right, they are still going to be coming for Garnacho. But Chelsea, man, Chelsea. You know what Chelsea did? Chelsea, they're saying Jackson. You know the way the evaluation of the players, they value Jackson at 80 million. And how much do they value our boy Garnacho? 30 million. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? All right. What are we doing here? All right. River Plate is in the house. What's going on? River Plate or Boca Juniors. Yeah. I said Simons to Chelsea is just street talk. Oh, really? No contacts have been made. Wow. Okay. Because I think Ben Jacobs was saying that that looked like like a concrete talk. That is interesting, right? That is interesting. Listen, it's happy days. If Chelsea, the old links for the longest time, even the thing is so crazy, right? Fabrizio Romano himself, he had reported that Chelsea are looking at Xavi Simons. So I don't know why he is now. I'm going to check that video later. I don't know why he's now saying, "Oh, street talk, dude." There's some videos from Fabrizio Romano. You were reporting this news. You're like, "Yo, Chelsea are in concrete talks with Xavi Simons and all this stuff," right? So, okay. I appreciate it, AKS97. That is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. All right. Very, very interesting to hear about that. But that means now the chance of Chelsea scooping Garnacho, they're alive and well. Because I know definitely they're looking at Garnacho, right? They're definitely looking at Garnacho. Today they came out with that weird, crazy evaluation that Garnacho 30 million, Jackson 80. That's nuts. All right. Forgive me if I forgot wrong. Okay. That's good. Hey, listen. The good thing about what we do here is nobody's gonna come and say, you know what? Well, Luther, you reported this. No. Listen, we're going at the mercy of the big dogs, and we look at the news and we report the way we see it. And hey, listen, well, it's all good, man. Because if even the journals themselves, they can come back on the flip side and say, "Oh no, that was wrong." It can happen. I'm going to watch United for the first time tomorrow in Chicago. Neil, 1878. Listen, you are going to have a blast, brother. I've been a fan for 25 years. Oh my God, I'm so hyped. Let's go. Listen, Neil, do me a favor, man. Tony the Great just dropped the link for the Discord. Jump on the Discord, that way you can share your videos and stuff like that with us. Bring us on your journey, because listen, get there early, absorb all the madness, right? Absorb all the madness. Get to the stadium early. You go to all these. You're gonna see flags everywhere. All these fans are tailgating and all that. Get there early, man. Like, dude, you're gonna have a blast. You're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a good one. Yes, definitely enjoy it. Who I got winning the Prem? Man United. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, the way Liverpool is rolling, it saddens me to say, man. If they get Isak, that is going to be a problem. right? Sesko has to choose between United and Newcastle, according to Romano. Yes, that is where we're going to be going next. Listen, reports are saying now it's a two-horse race. Sesko or Ollie Watkins, right? Those are the only guys that we're looking at as our striker option. No Jackson, right? No Jackson, which is good. Listen, are you going to be upset? Say, for example, we miss out on Sesko, we get Watkins. Or are you going to be upset if we get Watkins and Sesko goes to Newcastle? I think that I don't know. You guys tell me. Are you going to be that upset? I mean, personally, I'll be like, dude, either one. I'm good. Honestly, of course, there's pros and cons, whatever, right? Ollie Watkins, again, Premier League proven. We need goals. He is going to give us goals, right? Ollie Watkins is going to give us goals. Last season, he didn't have a good season. He was able to score what? 15 goals or something like that, or less. Imagine you get a player like him, you put him in that front three of Cunha, Mbwems, and Ollie Watkins. Listen, if they have a bad season, each of them, one of them scores 15 or one of them scores 10 and the other one scores 10, 15. Like, dude, we got goals, right? And that's the thing you're getting with Ollie Watkins, right? You're getting someone who knows the league. He won't need any time to adjust. He will just hit the ground running, right? Now, flip side, he's old. Aston Villa, they're trying to do a madness. But according to reports, it looks like we may be, United believe they can work out either a deal or they can, talk, whatever, come up with an agreement with Villa where we can get him for around close to 45 million. And now that is a really good price. I don't know, though, if Aston Villa they're going to drop their price like that. First of all, they said he's not for sale. Secondly, we're asking for such a low fee. They quoted him at what, 60, right? So I don't know if Aston Villa they're gonna play ball like that. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Kenny Fan TV, what's up, man? Good to see you. People, go ahead and subscribe to Kenny Fan TV, man. He's doing his thing over there. Welcome, Alex. Wow. Okay, let me see. David, who you got to win the Premier? Okay, so that Sesko has, yep, 50% chance we get him. I'll take Sesko. The advantage of Sesko is because now you are signing someone for the long haul, right? You're signing someone who is going to be with us for the next 5 years. Fingers crossed he works out, right? Again, kind of same issue with Hoyland. When we brought him in, it was one of those that, this guy is going to be for the future, but if he flopped. Same thing, Darwin Nunez also at Liverpool. He didn't really hit the ground running. He didn't, deliver like that, right? And now they're looking to offload him. So it's one of those, like, it's risky, right? But again, if he works out, he is tipped to be the next, Zlatan, whatever. That's what people are saying, right? It's not me. That's what people are saying, the streets, right? They're saying it could be the next Zlatan. Now, apparently, according to reports, Fabrizio Romano is saying earlier, the person who's pushing this agenda internally, it is Christopher Vivell, right? Christopher Vivell, he's very familiar with the player. He knows him from way back when. He was part of the team, I think, that brought him to the RB Leipzig group. So he knows him and he knows his potential. So apparently he's the one internally, kind of trying to push for him to come. But of course, also the reports are saying on the other side now, like Wilcox, he's more into saying, you know what? We need that Premier League proven, right? Like the way United is right now, there's really no room for error, right? They need these players who are going to come in from day one, boom, 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 start firing, right? And splashing that cash on Sesko, it's risky, but the advantage of that too is you can probably spread his payments longer term, right? You can come up with the agreement with Leipzig, and then you can, of course, stagger those payment, maybe 5 years or something like that, right? Um, and like, okay, he's gonna be our guy for the next few years, right? Ollie Watkins, he's gonna be 30. Who knows what's going to happen once he hit 30? The body may start breaking down, but that is also another thing that is kind of now, we cannot really use that, because most of these players with sports science, and most of these players, they're really taking care of themselves. They're able to play at a very, like, see Cristiano is a machine. He's a cyborg. I don't think he's human, right? Like Cristiano Ronaldo, they really take care of themselves. They eat well. They're able to play for quite a few more years, right? So Ollie Watkins could be able to give us at least, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years at the high level. So it could be one of those, like, you can risk it and bring him on board. He's gonna give us goals. We'll be sorted when it comes to that. We won't have that worry at the beginning. Oh man, he may flop. Ollie Watkins is not gonna flop. That's the thing, right? So it's a tough decision. Alex Wang, what up, man? Good to see you. Spirit of LFC, big up, everyone. How are you? Like and subscribe. Let's go. You'll never walk alone. Listen, man. Um, uh, you guys, the way you're rolling, man. When are you gonna put in the bid for Isak, man? Just keep on taking your time, Liverpool. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. All right. The more time you take to put in your bid for Isak, the more we're going to be able to sort out our business, right? Because honestly, if we're able to do a deal for Garnacho to Chelsea, oh man, we'll be ready to execute quickly. We're going to get Sesko. Alex Wang is saying, listen, I'll be happy with either way, man. People, there's a Discord link right there. Tony the Great just dropped it. Check it out. Please join. Neo 1878, Liverpool will win the Prem. It looks that way. I hope Arsenal stops them. Ha! Right. So Neo, listen, 1878. You live in Chicago, or you're flying into Chicago for the game? Let us know. Let's go. Just follow the steps. There you go. That's what's up. Thanks, Tony. Alex Wang saying, I mean, we might not win the prize. I know one thing that is going to happen. Arsenal, are you going to remain in second? Nice. Neo 1878 is saying, even without Isak, liver puddle with. That's crazy. Spirit of FC. My man, center and chat. How are you? Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go, Spirit of LFC. I love that, man. But yeah, people, make sure you go to Mr. Kenny Fan TV and hit him with a subscribe, follow, comment on his videos. Guys, we do appreciate you. Each time you see our videos, drop a comment in there. It helps with the algorithm, right? It helps the channel. Appreciate you guys. AKS97, they say Collier went on loan. So then it's definite we are getting a 6. Yes, that's what we're hoping, man. That's what we're hoping. AKS97, Collier is out. They cleared that room in that midfield for them to bring in a 6, right? Or an 8. But who is it going to be? Who would you want it to be, right? To come in, right? I know a lot of people are calling for Baleba, right? That's my choice as well. Who else is out there that you think will fit in that midfield nicely? Rios is gone, people, so don't mention Rios. It says I will take Watkins over Sesko. Don't need another young center forward. Ooh, let's go. Neo 1878 is saying, listen, I am not going to roll the dice. I've had enough. I have been I've been traumatized by young strikers, right? I've been traumatized by young strikers, and Hoyland, traumatized me. So now I want to go for sure products, sure strikers. People smash that like button. But on the other side, who did I hear? I think I was watching. I think today I was watching Stratford Paddock or something, but someone made a comment that another advantage, for example, of getting, say, for example, if we go for Ollie Watkins, right? He can probably give us what 3 to 4 years, right, at high level. But the advantage of that now is because when you bring him in, he's one of those seasoned strikers that can help the likes of, if for example, if Rasmus stays, even if he leaves, he can help Xerxes, he can help Cheeto develop, right? So that's the advantage. And the good thing with that is in those 4 years, if we get rid of him, or 3.5, we already have Cheeto, coming up, like ready to kind of, hopefully by then he is more mature, developed in his game. He has learned from Ollie Watkins on how the manager likes to play. So it could, in a way, it could work out for us, down the road by getting him. But of course, if we go for Sesko route, then Sesko is going to be the guy for quite a bit of time. So he may have to be like Cheeto, may not really have that clear path to that number 9 shirt. So it's one of those, like, there's a lot of pros and cons here and there that it could, a lot of us will need to figure out. Spirit of LFC said Liverpool need Mark Guehi, Giovanni Leone, Carlos Baleba. Oh, no, 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 no. Why do you guys need Carlos Baleba? All right, you have Shaboshlai. Dude, your midfield is sorted, man. Come on, dude. Leave some players for for other people. Jeez. Isak and Rodrigo. That's crazy. Stevie, Hope. Relegation next season for you? No, brother. Nah. We're only gonna be playing once a week. All right? That is not gonna happen. All right, once a week football kind of settings. So yeah, Watkins is prem proven. Yep, Kenny Fantasy. We need goals, Luther. I would rather Watkins. There you go. There you go. Goals, baby. We need goals. We need goals. All right, guys. I'm trying to get caught up here. Give me a second. Boom, boom, boom. Mateta ain't in the room. Oh, that's funny. Dude, Mateta is not in the list, man. It's crazy. Sheshko belongs to the streets. Hold on. All right. Where was I? Okay, the man with the Cunha. Okay. Give me a second, people. Trying to get caught up here. I'm gonna get Shishka. Okay, cool. I saw that. Even without Isak. Okay, I saw that. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Sheshko belongs to the streets. Xerxes is injured. Yeah, man. We're not gonna see Xerxes tomorrow. We're not gonna see Mazraoui. I don't know if our boy Mbumo is gonna be ready for tomorrow. I don't think so. Most likely, it's gonna be for the Everton game. But again, I'm really looking forward to see the boys run out again. Like, right? I want to see that intensity again. I want to see even more intensity to see because again, each time they're getting stronger. So again, Bournemouth is a different test, and they're not gonna go easy on us. Bournemouth is not a bad team. Yeah, let's go. Xerxes, okay, injured. We need experience. Okay. I mean, I feel like if we can win our open against Arsenal, that shut all the haters up. Oh my God, Alex Wang, that will be a statement. All right. I just don't want this business here. Imagine, if that dude scores, all the Arsenal fans, they'll be doing this. Imagine, all the Arsenal fans in the stadium at Old Trafford. Yeah, it cannot happen, man. It cannot happen. We gotta win it. Hi, he just trying to get the payout. Yeah, Sebastian Kohler. What up, CS7 Neo? Yeah, I see potential in Xerxes, Cunha, and Boems. Oh yeah. That mental IQ thing, it will work out for those guys. And then Liban United, okay, cool. See, Alex Wang, we can beat Arsenal. Their midfield is, you said their midfield is meaty? Really? Boom Boom Mateta ain't in the room, man. Mateta is not in the room at all, man. My new has to go to relegation before they change. It's not gonna happen. That was last season, man. This season, you see the our boys are ripped. They looked focused. You saw your boy Dorgu. He was being interviewed today. I saw it on United Stand or something. You know, you can see, man, he looks focused. He says, "This is the season. I feel I play with more confidence. He doesn't really doubt himself as much anymore. So because now he feel like he belongs." Listen, same thing we saw on Ugarte. Ugarte looked, very in that midfield, more controlled. He can handle it. Again, usual destroyer kind of type. Mainu also looked pretty good. So, dude, right? I'm telling you, man, the only way is up for our boys. All right, please, Lord, please make it happen. Let's go. Spirit is saying that we want to win the Premier League and Champions League this season. We need balanced and solid squad. That makes sense. I think Spirit of LFC fans. I think you guys, you were hurt by Trent. So what you're doing is you were like, okay, Trent, you said you wanted to go to a big club, right? All right, this is what we're gonna do, right? So Liverpool, they want to make sure they're going for that Champions League title, right? Just to prove a point to Trent, like, listen, we are a big club. You didn't have to leave. You're bound to be the next captain of the club, right? So I think that's what it is. Chill relegation, RUI on that. That's funny. Mayor Hausa TV, Messi or Ronaldo? Come on, man. Ronaldo any day. Anyone can flop at United. True. DFG, what up, man? Good to see you. Neo say this in Chicago. That's what's up, man. Shy Town. I feel like Chelsea should take all the rejects. Yeah, they should. Love to Riot FC. I'm a huge Man United fan. Let's go. That's what's up, man. People, smash a like, hit the subscribe. And if you're new here, I am Luther. This here family, this amazing family is Man United Central. That's our community here. But yeah, welcome. Jay, let's go. Muhammad Rahman, let's go. How much and for next season? What is that? Alex say, okay, we are finishing top 4 this season. Mark my words. Let's go. Listen, I love the positivity, man. I think if we get Watkins top 5, I think here's the thing. I think if we sign Sesko, we are weakening Newcastle, right? Because then they're gonna have to go for maybe Jackson. I don't know. That would be crazy. So we're weakening their chances. But if they sign Sesko, Newcastle, I think, because they are our rivals for that 5th spot. The top 4 spots, let's just go with they're taken, right? So that 5th spot, that's the one we are kind of, laser focused trying to get to, right? So if we take Sesko, Newcastle may struggle, and who knows what can happen. We can go for it, right? But even if we sign Watkins, I think we can still go for that 5th spot. But the only thing is, Sesko at Newcastle, he may, again, Newcastle is a proper club. Eddie Howe is a really good manager, right? He may really elevate his game, and they may be able to go for that 5th spot. So it's one of those. It's very interesting. We're finishing 4th. Spirit of LFC. You'll never walk alone. Who wants it? JP. What's going on, man? Yo. Let's get Watkins and Martinez for Sancho and Nacho. Listen, man. Sancho looks like he's He's been linked with Borussia Dortmund again. So I hope they come for him. But again, um, why it's going to be a loan if he goes to Dortmund, right? It's going to be a loan because I don't think they're looking to buy him. But yeah, I think the important part, even if he goes on loan, the key here is to remove that his wages from our books, because if we remove those wages, that's itself also it's a huge win for us, as far as freeing up those funds, right? So we shall see. But Nacho looks like, listen, Chelsea. If the stories are correct, that Xavi Simon's story is from the streets, then they may come for Nacho, man, which will be good stuff. Now, a lot of people are saying, yo, don't we feel scared or worried about selling one of our, young talents to rivals in Chelsea? What are you guys feeling, man? Are you worried if Garnacho goes to Chelsea? He could blow up and come bite us in the whatever. But at the end of the day, I just want the cash, man. I just want the money. He can go out there. Personally, I'll take my chances. Okay, I'll take my chances. Let him go over there and do his thing. You guys, let me know how you feel about Garnacho going to Chelsea. Again, we are strengthening our rivals. All right. JP saying it looks like Sesko. People, give me. I'm trying to get caught up with these chats. It's a lot. Big up everyone. How are you? Like and subscribe. Let's go, man. You know what, Spirit of LFC, you're all right, man. I appreciate that. Love to ride FC. I love the background. You definitely just earned the sub. Let's go. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Love to ride FC. Listen, we also do have a Discord community. Jump in there, man. We can share videos and pictures and whatever we can talk about when we're offline, right? So welcome. And again, guys, I'm usually here every day, 9:45 Eastern, between 9:45 and 9:50 Eastern. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Spirit Brothers UK for life. Let's go. That's what's up. Let's go. Burnham, what up? Please don't sell Onana. Listen, man. You know what? Vernon, let me tell you something. If this story about Donnarumma has any legs, Onana will have to go. Right? Onana will have to go. But earlier, before the Donnarumma stories came out, we saw some reports that apparently Man United, they may be comfortable with holding on to Onana for another season, because really, in order to bring in a goalkeeper, and one has to go. So if Bayendia stays, then there's really no room to bring in another goalkeeper, right? So the stories were that Man United could be okay with going with Onana again for another season and then deal with it down the road. So, it's one of those. So if really this Donnarumma story, according to Sky, United are looking at him, they can. But again, for us to get him, with what money? All right, that's one thing, right? So it's gonna be tough. Onana has to go first. So yeah, so it's interesting. And again, Man United right now, the way they're rolling, they want to sign players who want to come and play for us. That's what they told Sesko. Basically, Sesko has to say, you know what? I only want United. If he says that, then Man United, we're gonna do our thing and go for him. Right? If he does say that, listen, I only want United, because that's it has been their pattern, right? We saw in Cunha, we saw in Mbumo. The player has to say, listen, I only want United, and then we're gonna go to work, right? Because when United is feeling that if a player says that, then they can kind of take a little bit of time to finalize the deal, because you already know that the guy wants to come to United, right? they can kind of drag it a little bit while we're trying to get offload Garnacho and and work out a deal. So we shall see though. I think Sesko is ready though. Oh yeah, Sesko is ready, man. Sesko is ready. I'm looking at the numbers here. Manchester United. So Ollie Watkins games played per 90, 75. Sesko 64 goals per 90.54 for Ollie Watkins. For Benjamin Sesko is 0.62 minutes per goal, 167 for Ollie Watkins. Sesko is 145. Shots on target. Ollie Watkins is definitely he has 2.6 for Sesko. I mean, their numbers are not that crazy. Shots conversion, shots conversion, 18.30% for Ollie Watkins, 23.50% for Sesko. Assists. Ollie Watkins has 0.32, Sesko 0.16. Aerials, duels 1, Ollie Watkins 1.6, Sesko 2.5. Yeah, dude has he can get up there. All right. Possession 1, Sesko 2.1, Ollie Watkins 1.7. So I mean the stats are like it's not that crazy. But again, one is Prem proven, mate. And that holds a lot of water. Let's see. Let's see. Grayson Tucker. What's going on, Grayson? Good to see you, man. If we buy Sesko, we will end up top 10. All right. That's what's up. But not top 5. Okay. All right. Spirit of LFC. Liverpool are interested in Angelo Steeler. Oh, for real? Golly, man. Liverpool, what are you doing? I would rather aim for high, because remember, Leicester finished 14th, and the following season they won the league. Anything can happen. Dude, Kenny, same thing like Nottingham Forest, right? Last season they were close to relegation, and they were able to get, for a while there, they were like top 4, right? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Because it could just be that this season, our boys, they're now understanding what Ruben Amorim wants, how they want them to play and all this stuff, right? And if we bring in, say we bring in another 6, right? We bring another 6, we get a striker, Ollie Watkins or Sesko, whatever. Yeah, really, anything can happen. Don't call him Sancho, call him Freedom Fighter. Yes, 1878. My bad. Freedom Fighter. That's funny. Let's see. Let me some. Let's see. Tony saying, okay, yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. So that Donnarumma isn't that good. Ethan, UFC. I think that right now, if you rate these goalkeepers, I think Donnarumma is one of the best ones, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. He is. He's up there, man. Harrison Fernandez, Sesko, Donnarumma, Baleba, top 4, guarantee all my days. Hell yeah. we pulled that off. Yeah. Do you play? Do a player swap with Donnarumma, Kenny? So we send a light Onana that side. That would be funny. No, man, they already signed the goalkeeper. PSG. I mean, who they want from us that we're willing to offload? That's the issue there. We lose every week. You are nothing special. Oh no, not anymore, man. Not anymore. I just saw that. That's funny. I mean, Liverpool is kind of like a bitter girlfriend that got dumped. That's funny. You forgot the god, the brilliant Anthony. Anthony the GOAT. Listen, man, Anthony needs to go to Saudi, man. We haven't heard any news stories about Anthony today, right? Anthony the GOAT. He needs to go to Saudi, get his money, and move on. Let's hear DFG saying, who gonna buy Onana? Yeah, that's the thing. Who's gonna buy Onana? Knowing his history, who's gonna buy Onana, man? Fans don't understand. You have shy players on high wages, so even if the club is crazy enough to want one of your players, they can't afford their salary. Facts, DFG. And that is the biggest problem that Ineos, sometimes we cannot blame Ineos for everything. Some of the issues that they came in and faced is that our players are not the greatest. We cannot offload them because to sign them, we gave them crazy money, right? And most of these teams, they cannot afford to pay those salaries. Simple, yeah? So now Ineos is kind of struggling to clean house, and that way that's the reason why all these players that we're signing now, we're signing them. We're not going to pay them crazy money, and they have to be players who want to play for the badge, right? I reckon we will get Sesko, and you will get Watkins. Okay, Alex Wang. Imagine what would happen if all these Arsenal signings fell through, and that super celebration that Victor does is silence. I know, that'll be crazy. Did you see the Mbwem's interview, dude? AKS 97. Yeah, I shared it on the Discord when I watched it, dude. I was gassed. I don't know. You guys, let me know if you've watched the Rio interview with Brian Mbumo. Let me know. Donnarumma is likely to move to Man City. That makes sense. I'm thinking Man City or Chelsea. I'm a fan, but it's most likely true. This will be a replacement for Edison. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It will make sense. Shaw answered a few questions from both on United stand too. Oh, yeah, I meant to watch that. I haven't checked that out. Judah Jones, he is 50. The glory Manchester United days. Do you remember the good old days? Oh my God, WSP, yes. May I please send you Judah? Absolutely. Why would I sing? You know what? That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'll drop the link for buy me coffee. That's awesome, man. Appreciate it. I'll drop the link there shortly. Good morning, Fiz YZ. What's going on, man? Let's see. Let's go. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. We have a game tomorrow, people. It's gonna be another good game, right? We get to see what are the boys gonna do. Man United will take top 7. What are your thoughts on Liverpool? Liverpool, they're running mad, man. That's my thoughts about Liverpool. Liverpool, they are trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do. It's simple. They've already signed everybody. I mean, why do you have to go and again and keep on signing players? Give me a second here. Yo, so guys, listen. On that Brian Mbwem's interview, it was such a good interview. Like, you can see Brian Mbumo, that guy. He is so focused and he believes in himself so much that you're like, yo, this guy, yeah, he came here to do some bits, right? He came here to do some bits. He's not gonna be here to mess about. He's not here to mess about. I mean, this guy, he says he has his own nutritionist. He has his own coaches. Like, he is serious, right? He is serious. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Judah Jones. There's the link, man. Appreciate it. Can hook a brother up with some coffee. But yeah. So let's see. If I keep my predictions, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So Brian Mbumo said one thing. A lot of things he was talking about there. It's a really good interview. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. I've dropped it on the Discord. It's right there. Check it out. But he did say that, and I could see how Rio was kind of guiding him to certain questions. We know Brian Mbumo has played with Ollie Watkins before at Brentford, right? So your boy Rio, of course, had to ask that question, right? Right? He had to ask that question. Listen. So what do you think about Ollie? Brian Mbumo was like, listen. How do I say this? He is He said, yeah, he's a complete striker. Right? That's why Brian Boomer said he's a complete striker, meaning now that the way he moves in the box, whenever he makes those runs, he's one of those like he's a problem for a lot of defenders, and also because whenever you have that connection with him, whenever he vacates a certain space in the box, the way they linked up in Brentford, he already knew, like, okay, listen, he's going to move this way. I'm going to be able to jump into this space that was opened up and be able to do a madness. He also said, listen, one thing is very important in a team is the team chemistry, right? He's saying most of these players, whenever you have that chemistry with your players, not necessarily like outside of football, that connection, that friendship, whatever, that's what we're seeing that forming now in a team. You most likely going to end up playing better because even when you're playing, you guys are kind of in the same wavelength. He also did mention that he was Rio asked him, who are you looking forward to play with most? He was like, oh, Bruno, right? Because he said, listen, Bruno, he's one of those players that, boom, he'll know it. Like the reason he said Bruno is that Bruno will find you. Like whenever I make runs, he'll ping the ball right there where I need it, right? Rio was like, oh, do you need to have, like, do you guys talk before this to say, okay, I'm going to make this run, that run kind of thing? He said, yeah, sometimes, but usually, it's just once you have that chemistry and understanding on players' movements, then everything, it just flows, right? So, I mean, you can see the guy is determined, man. He's determined. It's so good to see, man. Check out the interview. It was really good. Let's go. Man United will take top 7. Shafin is saying, what are your thoughts on Liverpool? Okay, so that Arias in Canada, Watkins over Sesko. All right. Predicted lineup. Yeah, man. Before we roll out, we're going to talk about predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. Absolutely. DFG. I keep my prediction. United will win one game. Will finish top 5. United with one game a week will finish top 5. I think it's doable, man. We just need to get that striker and that midfielder, right? Why Man United never signed a striker? They will. It's a priority. That's why we're talking about there's 2 choices now, Sesko or Watkins. Those are the main ones. So we're going to sign somebody, mate. Brennan, Keep Onana, he's a keeper with the most assists in the Premier League. I know, right? For the opponents. That is too funny, brother. That is too funny. You are a comedian. How do you predict the Premier League top 3? Top 3, I think it's going to be Liverpool, City. No, Liverpool, Arsenal, City. I think. We'll see. WSP, since Premier League has signed good players, Who do you think is going to win the Premier League next season? Oh, man, it's going to be it looks like a Liverpool thing. Okay, AKS97 gave us his predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. People, listen, tomorrow we're going to be here, right? I'm going to be here. We're going to be watching that game because I think it starts at 9:30. So we'll do a light watch along, perfect time. So we'll be here, people. So make sure you are here while we. I'm not gonna watch along, right? I'm not gonna have the game on, like, watch along. All right. So his AKS is saying lineup is Bayendia Heaven, Delict, Yoro, Ahmad, Ugarte, Menu, Dogu, Cunha, Bruno, Hoyland. Why change a winning team? Then again, it's preseason. Yeah, he's not going to change it. That is that. I was going to go with that lineup as well, right? It makes sense. There's no point because he's building onto something, right? And those guys, I think right now they are his best. I guess starting 11 for now, right? Now when Mbumo comes in, then you're gonna, switch it up. But yeah, I think he's gonna go with that lineup. That's a good one. Ariason, Canada, forward, defense, midfield, and goalkeeper. Order of what position we should pursue? A forward, DM, and goalkeeper. Question: which one is more important at United right now? Is it a forward or a midfielder, a DM? You guys let me know. People, smash that like button. Again, we do have the link right there for the Discord. Let us know. Interview is posted on the Discord. You can find it there. Let's go, Tony. Get your United starting 11 prediction. Yeah, people, let's give us your predicted lineup for tomorrow's game, man, and the score. Right. One thing is, we know Bournemouth, they are not going to be slouches. They're right. They're not going to be slouches. They will be at us. Right now, we got to know. Listen, Ruben Amorim, he's not going to be messing about. Right, he's not going to be messing about because he knows there is a trophy at the end of this this thing. Right, we win tomorrow, we beat Everton. Yay, we got a trophy. And yes, preseason, whatever, but morale on the team, it's very important, and that it will definitely help us big time. All the action happened when the 11 was on the field. Exactly, AKS. That's what I was saying. That's why I'm gonna go with the same predicted lineup like you: Bayendier, Heaven, Delict, Yoro, Ahmad, Ugarte, Menu, Dorgu, Cunha, Bruno, Hoyland. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Now, I think tomorrow Cunha is going to score, right? My score line for tomorrow, I think it's going to be 3-1 United. I think Cunha is going to score tomorrow. He's going to open his goal, his duck. I think AKS 3-2 United. Alex, imagine if Arsenal lost to Tottenham. Ooh, yes, that will be something. When are they playing now? I think they play tomorrow, right? Oh, they play on Thursday at 7:30 a.m. Jeez. Okay. That will be a really good one. I wonder if Glocares will be playing that game. I don't think he's fit. I don't think he will be playing. I hope we get a light debut for Mbumo tomorrow, man. Like a 10-minute, right? Now we later on came to find out that when Mbumo came back to Brentford, because he knew that he was working on the move, whatever, he did not train on the field, right? He was just in the gym, working out, whatever. That's why he's off pace, like he's a week behind, right? Because he didn't really train on the field, because knowing that he's heading out. So that's why he's a little bit behind. But we'll see him, man. We'll see him. Yeah, Tony, Bournemouth got goals in them. Yep. But we got goals to unleash too. Let's go. I love that. Listen, man, you know what? You know what's going to happen when we sign that striker, right? If it's Gyökeres or Ollie Watkins. We're going to be going to these games right? Most of these teams, when they see they're facing our front three, you know, Cunha, Mbumo, Watkins, Cunha, Mbumo, Sesko, whatever, teams will, they will be worried, right? But in the past, they were dealing with Hoyland, uh, Garnacho, and Ahmad sometimes. It wasn't really as scary. But now, yeah, you need to be scared. We got goals, right? And Brian Boomer said, yeah, the reason they signed me, man, is because, of course, I score goals. Oh, man. Dude is confident, man. I like it. Uh, Dixon 11 Music. Greetings, brother, from Bogota, Colombia. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome. Um, welcome. Dixon, you gotta let us know what team you support, man. Smash a like, hit the subscribe. And people, if you are new, I am Luther. Welcome. Alex Wang said, I know it's soon. I just don't know when. Okay. Yeah, no, the game is, I just looked it up. It's Thursday. My time is going to be like around 7:30 in the morning. But it's going to be a good one, too. I hate the Blues. Definitely, they looked strong. AKS pretty much controlled Everton the whole game. Yeah. Lucky 3-2-2. Do you think Inter Milan Onana is better or worse than Champions League Donnarumma? Lucky 322. Do you think Inter Milan Onana is better or worse? No, I think Donnarumma Champions League was pretty good. You're talking about the Onana in that Inter Milan team. His defense was pretty solid, right? That defense, they were able to do their job, and they made Onana look really good, right? But yeah, I would still go with Donnarumma, man. I see that you, man. Yo, man, ciao. Yes, man. Dude, I met Flex and KG and Josh, the ninja himself. Yeah, man, it was crazy. Awesome. And your boy KG shouted me out on his, the next day. Was it the next day? Yeah, on his channel, on one of his lives in the morning. I pinged, say, yo, KG, it was nice to meet you at the game. He was, oh yeah, I remember you. Of course, I had to record it. I recorded. I have it on my phone. I was like, what? KG was like, yeah, man. People, make sure you go and subscribe to Man United Central, man. It was cool. KG is a cool dude. Basically, what you're seeing what you're getting. That's him. Imagine tomorrow if Rasmus turns into Glocares. Then again, can't magically change his first touch overnight. He has pace though. In that game against West Ham, dude has jets. So who knows, man? Who knows? Because right now he's hearing all these striker talk. He may feel like, you know what, man, I gotta do my thing, man. I gotta do something. All right. Victor. You can't win 5 games in a row. Dude, last season we struggled to win 2 games in a row. But we gotta start somewhere, man. We gotta try. Sure can. Yeah. We gotta try, man. This is gonna be a different season. Lucky Inter Milan 27. Okay. Cubs. Cubs. What up? Listen, Cunha to Man United is a game changer. All right, simple as that. He fits what we're trying to build, what Ruben Amorim is trying to build, like a glove, right? He's loud in the dressing room. He gets along with everybody. He's a leader. He's a fighter on the field. I mean, dude, you have him in the dressing room. You have Bruno, Licha, slowly, and then Brian Mbumo comes in. Mbumo said he's kind of quiet, but again, he's another serious baller, right? Slowly, our dressing room is looking, it's looking better, right? Maguire, of course, is there, one of the leaders, in the team, Heaton, that kind of thing. were looking better. All the troublemakers, they were kind of, yo, get going, right? Everybody that's in this dressing room wants to fight for the badge, right? So we're gonna be all right. Um, why does it always have to be me? What's up, man? What up? What up? Mario Balotelli, I remember him. Lucky 322. I think Donnarumma 2025 Champions League is better than 2022 Inter. Oh yeah, Donnarumma 2025. Yeah, definitely was. He did his thing, man. He won them. He won them the Champions League. Do you think Matthias Cunha will flop at Manchester United? No, it's not going to happen. Is Joshua is an Arsenal fan? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. The ninja. Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, Tony Clivett is underrated. Yeah, he is. What does it always want to be? What do you think about Rashford leaving Man United? It's the right thing. Rashford had to leave. He had to go out there and try something new. It was one of those like a relationship, breakup, with a significant other. But listen, I think this relationship has reached the end of our journey. So you go your way, we're gonna go our way, and happy days. Wish you all the best. But yeah, definitely, I think Rashford, that move, he pushed for it. I like it. He pushed for it. He was willing to take a pay cut. He needed that move because he's focused on being on that plane to come to the US, right? He wants to play for that World Cup. So big up to him. I hope it works out. I really hope it works out, man, because we don't want him back. I'm a Man United fan, but the team needs to get better this season. Dixon 11 Music. Oh, yeah, man. We are. Watch us tomorrow, man. You're going to see some signs. A lot of us fans, we just want to see signs, like the game against West Ham, we saw like there was more intensity, more energy, right? And that we looked better. Of course, that goal they scored, Bowen, again, it kind of exposed our midfield, right? The issue with midfield, again, Rio was talking to Housen from the paddock on one of the videos they did watch today. They explained that the issue in our midfield, the reason why there's always that gaping hole there is because the back three, one of those center backs, right? Whenever, say for example, if it's Bruno, because it's a midfield too, Bruno, for example, Bruno and Mainu or Bruno and Ugarte. If Bruno vacates that midfield, one of the three center backs needs to step in to be a two, to cover that gap. For example, if Bruno goes into attack or whatever, right? That's how it should happen. But our back three, they're still not that conditions to understand when to move up or into that to plug that hole in that midfield, right? Because if Bruno vacates that space, it's only Ugarte by himself covering a lot of space. So usually one of the back three defenders should be the ones to step into that midfield. Now, usually to step into that midfield, you need to be one of the fast back three. You don't want Maguire to step in that midfield to play as a midfielder, right? You want the likes of Heaven or Yoro or Licha, right? They can step into that midfield and cover. And then when, for example, when we are in an attack, to be able to quickly to drop back into a back three. Because the way Ruben Amorim sets us up is our wing backs are usually high and wide. So because when we have the ball, they automatically switch into wingers, right? And when we don't have the ball, they drop back. So it's one of those. It's tricky for our team to understand what the manager wants, because if we are in attack, Bruno is going to vacate that space. You want one of your back three defender to step into the midfield to cover and to also read the game in case we lose the ball, to say, okay, cool, this is what you need to do. So it's tricky, but if it works, we shall see. But there's a lot of work to do. But yeah, again, we do need that midfielder who is energetic, who can cover quite a bit of ground. Ciao, Arsenal fans working for United. That's funny. Off topic, but maybe Man United new stadium can build a new atmosphere that can help United win games. Yeah, well, that new stadium, by the time it's built, we need to have already a team that has shown, something. Yeah, shown that, listen, we're building something here. And I think what we're seeing now is a start. It's a start. So we're building that culture. Players who want to play for us. Uh, yeah, Alex Wang, I sort of agree. What did Alex? Imagine if Victor falls at that. Uh, Imagine if Victor falls at that. We pick him up and flips his career around and brings us to the top. Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah. Alex, I sort of agree with you. Premier League is not another. Yeah, this is it's a different level. It's a different level. And someone, well, I was watching something today. Someone pulled the stat that apparently Glocares, most of the games that he has scored in the Portuguese league, a lot of his goals, he had scored them when they faced those minion, like those small teams, right? Whenever he faced the big boys, he struggled to score the goals. So it's not a given that, in the Premier League, he's going to hit the ground running. He's going to face tough competition here when it comes to most of our players in the Premier League are intense, strong, they're not going to be bullied around. So we shall see. We shall see. Glocares Van Persie 2.0. Alex, that's funny. 0% Victor joins United. Yeah. Gotta start somewhere. Yep. The circus tent. I know, man. That circus tent, man. It's gonna be interesting. Portugal loves Messi. If Man United wants a goalkeeper that plays very well with his feet, why not Diogo Costa? We cannot afford him. Again, I'm saying that now where we're talking about Donnarumma, right? Yeah. Diogo Costa was one of those, but some of these reporters like Ben Jacob and stuff like that, they said, listen, if we're going to go for a goalkeeper, even Fabrizio, it's going to be the likes of Lamans, a goalkeeper that is not less than 20 million, right? That's what we were going to go for. So right now, when we see these numbers for Donnarumma, it's going to be 30 plus. Same thing as Costa is going to cost somewhere around there, right? So that's why, United, they were kind of willing earlier today, from what we hear from the reports, they were kind of willing to say, you know what, let's just roll with Onana for now and we'll figure out the goalkeeper thing down the road. But who knows? Who knows? Lucky 322. Peace out, Luther. That's what's up. Old keeper. Yeah. So it's one of those, man. It's kind of crazy. Let's see what else is going on in the news before we jump out of here. I don't know if this is according to the Sun. The Sun is reporting that the Red Devils have made a 35 million bid for Sporting midfielder Martin Humeland. People, if we get this guy Humeland, he will be so good in our team because again he knows the way Ruben Amorim plays, right? But if this, I haven't heard anything about this bid for 35 million, but apparently Sporting wants 43.4 million. So we shall see. But again, it is the Sun. We don't really trust the Sun, but yeah. He's saying human clause is 80. Yep, human has. There you go. That's another. Portugal loves Messi. Yeah, he has the 80 million clause. So I don't know how that gets factored in there. Let's see what else. Sancho exit route. Apparently, Borussia Dortmund are set to offer Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho the chance of a third spell at the club. Former England winger 25 has been told he has no Old Trafford future. Um, Italian giants Juventus have appeared the most likely destination in recent weeks, but this one was kind of squashed by Ornstein. Um, so, yeah, I think he's going to end up going to Dortmund again. All right. Sean Sihan is in Fenerbahce. All right, let's see. Real quick, let me check on X and see if we have another madness. But yeah, tomorrow's game, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that game tomorrow. Portugal loves Messi, saying Juventus is already offering 40 to 50 million. But the thing is, with that, the 40 to 50 million, I think Ornstein said that's not true, right? Oh, you're saying the Juventus are offering for Humlin? Right now, what are your predictions for the opening match with Arsenal? No, we're gonna beat Arsenal. Yeah, we're gonna beat Arsenal. That's given. I love madness. That's nice, Tony. Evans, Manchester United. We are in trouble. Seems we don't know what we want, like striker, goalkeeper, or midfielder. I'm tired of waiting Sunday game at Atlanta, my home. Oh, okay. Evans, are you gonna go to the game? That ATL game should be nice. Swap Sancho with Sesko, 30 mil. That'll be nice, right? But again, your boy Sancho wants to play in the Premier League. That's why it's a big problem. He has turned down quite a bit of offers. Galatasaray is in the house. Let's go. E1632 score prediction. Yes, I'll go there with my son. He's excited. Oh man, that's what's up, Evans. Listen, Evans, join our Discord community, man. Tony the Great just dropped the link there. Join our Discord, man. That way you can share those pictures. It's gonna be an awesome experience. I'm telling you, it's gonna be an awesome experience. Get there early. Take it all in. All right. Outside, it's gonna be madness. Right. You're gonna see a lot of excited fans. You're gonna see a lot of United jerseys. Because we usually take over. Right. Other news: Thomas Muller, he's coming to the MLS. This guy said he's not retiring. It's a here we go. He's signing for Vancouver Whitecaps. Let's go. I mean, there's no tailgating like in the States. I don't think there's anything like it in the UK. No, I don't think they do tailgating because I heard was it KG and even Flex, I think they had said, yeah, the tailgating in the US is mad because some of the people there, they usually come in early. They set up shop. They have board games and grill and all this stuff. I mean, tailgating in the US is it's serious. They don't mess about. Yep, Evans gonna be a blast. We love to see your pics. Yeah, man, share your pics. True Indian. What's up, man? I think 80 million euros is too much for Sesko. He has high potential, but not that proven yet. Yeah, I agree with you. Apparently, the person who is really pushing the agenda internally is Vivel, because Vivel knows the kid. But yeah, he knows the kid. But we shall see. Listen, man. Honestly, if we get Watkins, it will also work out because the only thing is we're not gonna pay 60 million for Ollie Watkins, because if Villa is asking for 60 million, then we might as well just go for Sesko. Pay a little bit more, get Sesko. At least he's gonna last us longer, right? Aston Villa needs to play ball, right? Tony, fine. There you go, right? Villa needs to play ball. I know they keep on saying, "Oh, he's not for sale. He's not for sale." Yeah, he is for sale. Okay, he is for sale. Oh, this is interesting. Luke Shaw said, no stragglers in this group anymore. Ruben leaves no stone unturned. There you go. You know, Ruben ain't messing about, man. And Ruben Amorim really rates Luke Shaw. So I hope he can stay healthy, man. At least, you know, play some games, right? Uh, Brian Boomer said, I think I am someone who likes a challenge. There is a very good project in Manchester, and I wanted to be part of it, right? Brian Boomer continues saying that you want to play on the greatest stages in the world, and Old Trafford is one of them. So being able to play there every 2 weeks is just big. Hey, go. Let's go, Brian Boomer. On that note, people, let's end it here, man. It's been an hour and change. You guys have been amazing. We'll catch up tomorrow, same time, same place. Gabriel Vasquez, Man United. Come on, man. Listen. You're gonna eat those words. All right, people. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thank you for hitting those likes, subscribing, hit that notification bells. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Glory, glory, Man United. United, United, United.